Two more races to go, then the second last race, number 9, Class 3 once more. The trip is 1,200 metres here for the 9th, with 12 of them going to post, headed by Kai Ying legend Ben Young Blake Sheen from barrier 10. First up for the season, last start back in May. Fantastic show. First up as well, won 4 times last campaign. Lockheed still trying to break that duck, 23 starts, but had a win here in Hong Kong. Big Fortune was a last start winner though. California Gung Ho, pace from barrier 11. Biz Power beaten favourite behind Big Fortune last time out. Winning Brew returns as well. Favourite in all 3 starts last season. He won one of them. Keep You Warm. Barrier 12 for him. Good run behind Skyfield last time out, and down to Ultimate Glory, the 10-year-old. Alex Liverice from barrier 3 as he comes back up in class for start number 84 of his Hong Kong career. Kai Ying legend, Lockheed and California Gung Ho. Tom and the horses on the road.
Yeah, and the speed here should be good with the horses like Kai Ying Legend and also California Gung Ho to go forward. Kai Ying Legend has had throat surgery twice for an entrapped epiglottis, so he's had a few issues, and he had a terrible run last time out. Lockheed with a perfect run there really for Zach Purton, the long-standing maiden. Telecom Puma, Keep You Warm. He might be out in the cold, out 3 wide there from gate number 12. Could be a little bit awkward for him. He won a good race last time out. Winning Brew should be able to slot in, hopefully, if the gaps open up at the right time.
A Big Fortune, nice quiet workout. He's 1 from 1 this season. And he's got the apprentice claim on this time, so he's actually going to carry less weight than when he won. But he moves nicely, and Douglas White himself doing the work on him down the back. Biz Power, now he was a rival win behind him last time, but he's second up, and I think he's come on quite a lot since that run, so he's definitely improved a lot, has Biz Power, and he's very keen in his work. Just a slow sectional, but he's very keen to get on with it. And Winning Brew, another one who looks like he wants to go a lot faster here in his track work. He's only had the 3 starts. He's a winner from those 3 as well, and he looks in good order, and I think he'll run a good race fresh as well as Winning Brew.
And we'll come back and have a look at his trial in a moment as well, Winning Brew, which he spent some time up at Chung Fa. Let's start off with Lockheed, though. Danny Shum, the trainer. The jockey is Zach Purton.
Zach, Lockheed, he's got a long run of out, a bit like yourself at the moment. Can that end on the weekend?
Oh, I hope so. He's had plenty of chances, but he just can't seem to get it done, can he? He's loomed up on a number of occasions or travelled into it really well and just doesn't quite go through with it. So, one day he'll win, but when that day's going to be, I don't know.
Do you take some comfort that the last time at least he was beaten by a promising horse on the rise?
No, not really, because he travelled into it like he was going to deliver a lot and didn't give much at all, which was why he was able to get run down.
How was his work since he's come back from Chung Fa that you rode him in?
He's always a good worker, yeah. Right from the first day he's come here, he's an exceptionally good worker. He can work with anything, but it's that last little bit when you want an effort, he can't quite give it to you. And
I mentioned that run of outs, I say that in jest, but in all seriousness, does a run like that bother you, or is that just part of the sport?
It's just the way the ball bounces sometimes, so it'll bounce my way again soon.
What about Lockheed then, Tom? Yes, he's had a lot of outs. He only had 1 win, though, coming into to Hong Kong. Admittedly, he was runner-up in the German Guineas, but he was highly prolific before he arrived here.
Yeah, 4.5, deal me out of Lockheed's price, that kind of quote. He looked to be cruising, every chance. I don't know. Will he win a race?
I've got him in there, but I haven't got him on top. But you wouldn't begrudge him a win. He's been quite good in some of his runs. He's been beaten in those a couple of seasons ago as well. So, I don't know if this is going to be his race.
He seems to pin his ears back in his work there and his race as well. Maybe he's a bit of a sourpuss too.
Yeah. All right, well, Zach said that he'll work with anything. It's just race day, but I think he gets a great opportunity here. Having said that, something you touched on, Paul, Big Fortune winning here, but Douglas White goes to the £10 claim of the excellent Jerry Chow, so he carries less weight this time than when he won. Yeah, so he's going to be right in this this horse as well. Nice run. I do like Biz Power to overturn him, though. I just think with that run under his belt, we have seen Paul O'Sullivan's horses get better after a run. So Joe Moreira from barrier 1, I think he'll be in the perfect position.
Yeah, I like Biz Power this time round as well. Got him in the top 4. He's had a quiet trial up at Chung Fa since he was only beaten 3/4 of a length there, and he was closing off. And I think Big Fortune's worth a look as well, because he won nicely there, and he's got less weight this time round as well with the claim. Yeah,
so Biz Power beaten and £6 worse off as well. Ping Hai Bravo, Tom, Telecom Puma and California Gung Ho. Any chances here?
He's dropped a little bit of weight, has Ping Hai Bravo, 13 pounds, but we know he is a big boy, is Ping Hai Bravo. Good run fresh, but then I thought he only battled fairly last time out. Telecom Puma, he's just a 1 race winner. That was at the Valley. He's done nothing at Sha Tin. And California Gung Ho has been back to the trials at Chung Fa. He was pushed out in that. So none that I was overly keen on.
I haven't got them in none of the three, but of the three, Pinghai Bravo, I mean, if he can reproduce that first up run there, I think, he could finish in the place.
Yeah, only beaten a length and a quarter, wasn't he? He's a nice horse, Winning Dreamer for sure. Speaking of nice horses, here's another one in Skyfield. We'll talk about him in a moment, but Keep You Warm. This was a super effort from him, Paul.
Yeah, it was really good, and obviously Skyfield's going to go round as a short price in the last, and look, it's a good run from him. It's the best run we've seen from this horse. He did get the perfect run into the race. He's going to find a little bit awkward, though, I thought, from his barrier.
He did give Skyfield a decent test over the final stages. Two didn't let him get too far out of his sights, but it was just gate 12 that turned me off this time round. Where he ends up could be wide without any covers, so I left him out.
Horse finishing there in fourth in the Black Jacket. High Rise Soldier ran well at Happy Valley midweek. One more to have a look on, probably an important one as well here, Tom, in Winning Brew. So there was a fair rap on him last season, Frankie Law and Karis Teaton.
Yeah, good run on the all-weather. Did his debut outing. Then he came out and won over Golden Mission. Then in his last run last season, beaten 2.2 favourite behind the talented Good Luck Friend. But he won this barrier trial pretty easily here, I thought. Again, one of the 800-metre or 1,000-metre trials up at Chung Fa, where they are hard to get a line on down the back straight. But last time out, he was held up at the 300, kept on okay. Nothing wrong with the trial.
No, exactly. I've found a spot for him as well. I think he's a nice horse. And that last run that he did have, he was a little bit slow out of the gates as well, so he didn't really get the rub of the green in that race.
All right. Interesting race, this one, Paul. Biz Power, I know you like him. He's actually favourite here.
Yeah, he's come up loose favourite, isn't he, at 4.2 currently. We'll see what happens closer to the race. But I've got him on top. Lockheed, like, he is consistent without winning. He's in there for second. Winning Brew looks a horse in the rise, and Big Fortune won last time and won nicely, and he's got the apprentice claim. So 6, 3, 8 and 4 here. And yeah, Lockheed's the interesting runner, isn't he, just to see if he can break through. He's a 23 start maiden. And interesting, that interview with Zach. I'm sure that Zach will bounce back in this meeting.
Sure he will. Hard to keep a good man down. Winning Brew on top for me at number 8. Last time out, missed the start a little bit. In the end, was only beaten 2 lengths behind Good Luck Friend. So he's on top. Winning Brew, number 8, to beat 4 Big Fortune. Liked him last time out, and he's dropping more weight here with the 118 pounds on his back for Jerry Chow. The other 2 I don't mind. I put in Lockheed, because he'll be there or thereabouts. He had every chance again last time out. And the other one, number 6, Biz Power for Paul O'Sullivan and Joe Moreira, has since trialled well up at Chung Fa. So 8, 4, 3 and 6.
Lockheed for me. I think this is the day. Start number 24 in Hong Kong. I think it'll be lucky 24th for him. 3 and 4 the queue for me there in race 9. Of the others, fantastic show. I thought he's certainly interesting, Tom, with his last start effort sort of tapering off towards the back end of last season.
Yeah, well, last season he went from 43 to 77. He went well back last time out, in the end beaten 4 1/4. He's had no trials coming into this, but he's 25 pounds down, Paul, on what he lined up last season. Yeah,
so he's had plenty of work going on to it. I'd just like to see him up a bit further in distance.
All right, fantastic show. Antoine Hamlin ride for Me Choi. One more race to go then, plus all the best bets. That comes up next.